Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Pay homage to the Blessed Lord. Dear friends, today, June 2nd, 2023, so I'd like to deliver Dhamma talk from Samyutta Nikaya, the connected discourses. The Kusala Samyutta is the Sutta number 5, the self-protected. So, Atta Rakita Sutta. So, Atta means self, Rakita means protected. So, you are the one who will protect yourself. Nobody can protect you. This is what the Blessed One said. So, some people depend on others. But Blessed One said that you will be protected yourself. So how possible? So he explained in this sutta very clearly. So he said, at Savatthi, sitting to one side, King Pasenadi of Kusala. So this is the king. So the king was the meditator. So he approached the Buddha and listened to Dhamma talk most of the time. And he practiced meditations and he experienced, So he was thinking, when he was meditating, he was thinking that, what I understood, I cannot protect, nobody can protect me if I don't protect myself. So here he thought that I can protect myself only by keeping a precept. So here he is talking about the 10 kinds of wholesome actions and 10 kinds of unwholesome actions. But very briefly, very short, I will explain in detail. Okay? So he said here, sitting to one side, King Pasenadi of Kusala said to the Blessed One, to the Buddha, "Here, Venerable Sir, while I was alone in seclusion, a reflection arose in my mind thus: who now protect themselves and who leave themselves unprotected?" You see, he understood who are protected themselves and who are not protected. So these questions arose in his mind. And then, Venerable Sir, it occurred to me, those who engage in misconduct of body, speech and mind leave themselves unprotected. That means, if you break the precept, you are not protected yourself. If you keep the precept, you are protected yourself. So here three things he mentions. One is the body, another one is the speech, another one is mind. So by the bodily actions, we actually do there are 3 kinds of bodily actions. So what are they? So bodily, we kill the living beings. Bodily. So your body is moving, right? And then bodily, I take what is not given to me, that one I take. This is bodily taken. This is stealing, right? And then bodily, you do sexual misconduct, adultery. This is bodily happen. So if you do that, you break up the precept. So what the king thought, see, if I am restrained from it, that means if I don't break up these 3 bodily actions, I am protected myself. And verbally 4, telling lie. Number 1. Number 2 is slandering. And then number 3, harsh speech. And then the last one is the gossip. I can say gossip. Gossip means you are saying something but meaningless. So that also you may commit unwholesome actions. So telling lie and slandering and harsh speech. Do you understand harsh speech? You are speaking something to others, that one is very hurtful. Like some of the old people, they are very, senior, they are like my parents. But he spoke with something to them very unpolitely. So it hurt in their mind. They understood that guy, is stupid. He doesn't know. He didn't get any basic educations from their parents. So they don't feel good. This is called harsh speech. And then the last one is gossip. There are some people, they just talking, this family, that family, and this friend, that friend, meaningless. I met many people like that in my life. Yeah, we are dealing the public. So you already know that many people come here. I have to deal with them. I have to talk with them. Hi, hello, and they are different kinds of people. They are talking. Sometimes they call me, hello Bante, talking, and sometimes I have the phone and I put somewhere, and then I'm in another place. And sometimes he said, hello Bante, yeah, I am here. I am here. So, okay, sometimes I respond too. If you don't respond, okay, Bante, you are not interested about my talk. Yeah, no, I am here. I'm here. So continue talking. When he's tired, nothing to say, okay, Bante, I'll talk with you later. Okay, thank you. Then finish. So that way you do unwholesome action. It's called vain talk. It's called vain talk or gossip. So that also you commit unwholesome action. So you got 4 verbally, right? And then mentally 3. Greed. Arise the greed, too much greed in your mind. And number 3 is the hatred, aversion. And the last one is the wrong view. Wrong view means, so you come here for practicing meditations, you doesn't understand anything, but it's still practicing. You just believe the Bhante, what Bhante said. I believe the Bhante, but actually you didn't understand anything. So you were the wrong way, right? So you're following. And then I said, the diary is coming here for a long time. He became the Srimantra Sotapanna. You believe me. And then from that time you started respecting him. This is the wrong view. So that's why the Buddha said, don't believe what other people are saying. Don't believe what I am saying. Don't believe what you teachers are saying. Come and see. After seeing, please try to understand. When you understand it, please practice. After practicing, if you can understand the inner peace, something is changing in your mind, please continue. So that's why when you attend the second jhana, you have the self-confidence, that means you are getting something. Something is changing in your mind, right? So when you understand that way, so you are going to accept that. So you are not in the wrong way. You're the right path. So the mentally, people commit three things: greed, hatred, and wrong view. So when you have wisdom, when you have knowledge, okay, these 10 kinds of unwholesome action, I am not going to do that. So the keen person, they understood. If somebody commit these 10 kinds of offenses, they are unprotected. They are not protected. When people come here, don't sit like this. When the monk give Dhamma talk, if somebody say like this, we commit offense. We have the 227 rules. He knows, he has studied already. When monk give Dhamma talk, there is one is Dasana Vagga, the group of the Dhamma talk. So there are 10 rules. When somebody sit like this, then the Blessed One said, don't give Dhamma talk. So my teacher, Bhante Maharaj, is very strict about the rules. He always said, okay, you should not sit like that, you should not, when you listen Dhamma talk. Some people, especially from the Asian people, when monks give Dhamma talk, they always listen like this. So this is not good. So that way you are blocking your heart. So when I was in Burma and Thailand, I saw people always listen Dhamma talk with left and right hand joined together, very respectfully, because they thought that the Blessed One in front of me is teaching me. They understood that way. So that way you also gain a lot of merit, because you have respect to the teacher. So that way the preacher never commit offense. So monks who is giving the Dhamma talk, if somebody have umbrella, holding umbrella and listening Dhamma talk, monk cannot give Dhamma talk. When someone have gun, monk cannot give Dhamma talk. When someone use the shoes and slipper and listen Dhamma talk, monk have to stop giving Dhamma talk. So when someone sit improperly, so monk cannot give Dhamma talk. So there are 10 kinds of rules. So we have to follow that.
Sorry.
So this is just I'm telling you. We also have to know that, right? So when you become monk, then you know. So he knows already. He has studied before becoming monk. I gave the one book, 227 rules. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 until 227. So the king, as he understood what is wholesome and what is unwholesome, so he understood that, okay, I have to keep the 10 precept and I will never break up. So why when people break up the precept, so a lot of hindrances arise in their mind. So when hindrances arise, so meditator feels so tired, very tired. I cannot control my mind. So this meditation is not for me. It's better to offer only to the monks and keep the precept. Because they don't know why hindrances is rising all the time. They don't know that. So why hindrances rising very fast to the meditator? Because in the past we broke up the precept. Because of that unwholesome action, when you meditate right now, your mind will be so restless. Very restless. But you have to be patient. So that's why I said, the hindrances, allow the hindrances when you meditate. Don't think that hindrances is enemy for you. If you think that way, you'll never progress your meditation. You have to allow the hindrances. You have to think that hindrances is my friend. Allow them. And when any hindrances arise in your mind, just is the harmonious practice. That's all. So some people that have patience, no, I cannot meditate because hindrances is disturbing me a lot. Don't do that. So that way, you see the hindrances arising. Your mind never settle down, so you cannot meditate well. But sometimes, when you're meditating, sometimes you'll see your mind settle down in seclusion. It's very good. 10 minutes, 20 minutes, it's really very good. But tomorrow, your meditation will be the another way. But don't expect what you got yesterday. If same things happen in your mind, if you expect that, this is craving. So you don't get it. This is one sort of craving, So when I was teaching meditation in Astoria to the one, then six people came to meditate together. So one woman, she told me, Bhante, today I saw some sort of very star when I was meditating. It looks so beautiful. I want to see every day, but it's not coming. I cannot see that. I told her, don't expect it. Because if you expect, this is you are going to increase craving. So our purpose is to overcome the craving, to abandon the craving. So craving means I like it, I don't like it, mind. So when sensual desire arises, you like it, you want to get it, so if you focus again and again, so you are going to increase the craving, right? And so I like it, and I don't like it, mind. So when hatred arises, nobody like it. So when hatred arises, you know that because of that you are suffering. You are the miserable one. Sometimes I also suffer. Honestly speaking. Even yesterday, whole day I was suffering. Because sometimes we cannot control it. So when you know it, then your mind will be very calm, settled down, and how happiness arose in your mind. You will understand it. This practically happened yesterday to me. So yesterday I was very angry with someone, so then the whole day my mind was burning. It's like fire. Even at night I couldn't sleep. I was like, I'm going to stroke. So I woke up and I sat down. So I just relaxing. I didn't sleep that time because I was worried that if I sleep that time, I may get a stroke. So I went outside and spreading water. So that's why I was thinking, no, I'm not going to sleep. I'm not going to take the nap. So what I have to do, just walking around, smiling, relaxing, right? Then before going to bed, my body is shaking like this. Because that tension and tightness is still in my mind. So I was thinking, relaxing, Then eventually when I slowly slept, then it was good sleep. So you know how to control it. If you cannot control, you are in danger. Because of that, people are getting stroke. They are getting heart attack. So when anger arises, you must think that anger is the danger for me. Anger will never protect me. So here in this sutta mentioned, Kin Pasenati, he said that I am the only one who will protect myself. Nobody can protect me. If I know the Dhamma, if I know how to protect it, so when I keep the precept, I am not going to kill any living beings. My mind is pure. When I see any living beings, I thought that this is the living being. Like him. So if somebody beat me, if somebody going to kill me, what will I feel? So that way the loving kindness will arise in your mind. Right? So I am not going to kill any living beings. So I am protected. And then second one, I am not going to take other properties. Even then you saw the $100 on the street. And we have to announce 3 times. Who is belong to this $100? One time finish. And who is belong to this $100? Second time. And then third time. So nobody say, okay, this is my money. Then you can take it. This is according to the scripture. So that way you are pure. But if you saw, man, this is really $100, take it and put, nobody see. So that way, no good. Okay? So this is this telling. I am not going to take other property. I am not going to steal others anything. That way you are protected yourself. And then, the number 3, I am good boy. I am not going to commit any adultery.